I'm a high school dropout with a bachelor's degree and a master's degree right behind you from Penn State, thanks to the GI Bill. Boot camp was rough on me because I was still a baby. I grew up fast. It was very cloudy that day. They didn't find anything, even though the radar showed a target. And this guy got in their formation and flew in with them until he saw us. He said, dove. That thing just blew me out of my bunk, and I landed on my feet, and then the deck started opening up. My God, I gotta get out of here. It's amazing that we all survived.
When I first met Mr. Jones, he had actually already undergone a major operation maybe 3 or 4 months prior to me meeting him for the first time. He came in through our emergency room with a ruptured aneurysm.
We were all set to watch the fireworks, and I said, turned to Marge, I said, Marge, I don't feel well. Oh, she says, you're going to the hospital.
About 3 or 4 months before that, he had an asyncthoracic dissection, which was also an emergency situation. And at that time, he came in through our ER, was emergently brought to the operating room. He underwent a very complex open operation by Dr. McGrath.
He had an aneurysm, which means that the aorta is enlarged. Then he developed a dissection inside the aorta. So the aorta was in danger of rupturing. And if the aorta ruptures, you'll die from that. They put me in a helicopter. I end up at Deborah. It had to be somebody, and it had to happen quickly. Normally the aorta measures about 25 millimeters in diameter. Usually when it gets over 55 millimeters or so, or 60 millimeters, the aorta will rupture or has a very high risk of that. He was already almost 70 millimeters.
Once it ruptures, there's a hole in it, so he's bleeding internally. So it was a real emergency at that time.
The treatment for that is to remove that part of the aorta and replace that part of the aorta with a Dacron tube graft.
We use stents to fix his aneurysm, and I do believe that that's the reason why he did well and he made it, because we were able to repair it in those dire circumstances minimally invasively with a stent.
Oh my God, it's amazing to wake up and, I'm still here, I didn't expect to be still here. All the hard labors that the doctors did, I didn't feel any of that.
It's rare to have one of those situations, and it's not common that you would survive the one operation. The fact that he had 2 of those operations done at such a short period of time and did very well, I think is a testament to the level of expertise that we have to offer.
My reaction was, he's in the best place he could be.
I'm a 1% survivor. 3 months later, I'm a 1% survivor.
We do this day in and day out, so we're familiar with it and we know what to do to take care of these highly technical cases. What you're doing on a daily basis has an important impact on that particular patient and the chances that that patient's going to survive, but also on their family.
I remember when they wheeled him away the second time, one of them put his arm around me and he saw that I was starting to cry, and he said, have faith.
We're used to doing that. We like to do it. We want to do it. And we're successful at it. Nothing could be more satisfying, really.
Did you feel Deborah saved your life?
Oh, no question about that. 1% survivor is saving somebody. Oh, God.
I never thought we would have this many years. Never. That's why we have on our front door, The Last Dance.
I've been so lucky all my life.
It gave me back somebody I love. You can't get any better than that.